Hey McAllen, hope you're having a good day. I hope you're enjoying the weird weather. It was cloudy, but now it's pretty sunny. Nonetheless, wanted to make a quick video. The first thing I wanted to talk about is some of you may have received an email earlier this afternoon concerning an online giving software called Realm. I don't want you to freak out. That's actually not for our McAllen campus. In the next couple of weeks, Harlingen is going to be using a new software, and it's called Realm. And so I think what happened earlier today was that a mass email went out to all online givers, but Realm, that online software, only pertains to online givers in Harlingen. As of right now, for those of you that are online givers in McAllen, continue doing what you're doing. Any changes that come up, I'll be sure to keep you posted and up to date on that. But if you got that email today and it's talking about Realm, go ahead and ignore it. That doesn't apply to McAllen. We're going to be sending out an email in the next couple of minutes and apologizing to clear up any confusion. Some of you may have already gotten that email by the time you see this video. The next thing I wanted to talk about is just a quick update on what's been going on behind the scenes. The last time we met in terms of a members meeting, which was at the beginning of April, I told you guys that we were scouting, looking for buildings. Since we've looked at several facilities, but one in particular on Main Street. As of right now, we have submitted a conditional use permit with the City of McAllen and are waiting. We submitted a letter of intent to the property owners, and we are just waiting right now. Still nothing has been signed, but we are praying for that location. If you weren't at the last members meeting, part of the reason I feel convictionally led to that particular area of town is because it's the heart of McAllen, and I desire to see us expand God's kingdom by being a church that is saturated in the gospel, and by making disciples who make disciples. And what better way to go to an urbanish area that is thriving in our city, that is growing in our city, taking us back to the roots of our city. So that's a little excerpt on the building and where we're at. So technically no real updates as of yet, but I'll keep you posted in the weeks to come. And then the last thing I would have for you is that even though this season has been trying, even though this season has been transitional, it has nonetheless been extremely fruitful. And so I would invite you to join me in praising God for that. It's been extremely fruitful these past couple of months. And so I'm very encouraged by that. If you visit our Facebook page, I'll provide a link at the bottom of your email where I give kind of a short video on a few of the things that I've just been encouraged by over the past couple of weeks. And then to add, one of the things that I'll be doing, I'll be introducing it first at our next members meeting, which will be in June, not necessarily via email, but I'll introduce this in June. At the end of every quarter, I want to provide you guys with quarterly updates on our budget. This has been suggestions from some of our members, and so we've been running with this behind the scenes to develop a pretty cool report for you to not only see our numbers, but also to see what God is doing and essentially what your tithes and offerings have been contributing to. In essence, how you have been contributing to the kingdom. And so we want to share that information with you guys. We want you guys to have it. I'll release that in June. Until then, things are moving along pretty well. We're getting ready for the summer. We're getting ready for things like camp and then new sermon series. We're going to find ourselves in Ephesians for the next 5 weeks. But this Sunday is Mother's Day, and I'm really excited about that because Mother's Day is a big deal here in the Valley. And this Sunday, Pastor Ruben from Harlingen, Ruben Degollado, is going to come in and he will be preaching at the 9 and the 11 a.m. service. So, man, I invite you to join me in welcoming him. He was a part of McAllen. I love Ruben. He has been one of those men that has just spoken much wisdom into my life. He's a man who loves Jesus, who loves his wife, Julie, who is super awesome, and he loves his children. And so my family and I are going to be at the 9, sitting under his teaching. I can't wait. I love hearing him teach and preach. And so if you've never gotten a chance to meet him, he'll be with us this Sunday. If you haven't heard him preach, I can't wait for you to hear him. I'm very excited. I'm very excited to see what God is doing in our church and what he will do through us as we hold tightly to the strength that is his grace. So if you have any questions, please email me. As always, I will be available to you should you need to get a hold of me. You can contact me via email. And until then, I'll see you this week. Love you guys. Hope you have a great rest of the week.